Good evening.
Thursday, April 15th, 2021. To God be the glory for yet another closing. We're in the halfway point of this month. Pray for my son. He's not feeling 100%, but God is able to restore it. He couldn't move, 20 minutes ago? So God is restoring him. Oh, has it been 20 minutes or half an hour?
15, 20 minutes.
Yeah. So the Lord is renewing his strength. And I said that when you listen to the word, when you read the word, it will not return unto the Lord void, but it will accomplish what he intended for it to do. So we are in 1Sam.19. And did you read that? This is the portion of David's life, one of the first times where, Saul really showed his hatred, how he just despised David. And even though David won battles for him, being the king of Israel, and it mentioned how David again went to fight the Philistines, and then after that small victory, there was another victory. He went and played the harp because that evil spirit, which tormented Saul, came upon him because he was so, insecure, and, he was just dealing with all of these internal issues. And this is a story, I love it because I always think about it, how Saul threw the spear and David was able, he was just playing his instrument, but he was able to dodge it. He wasn't even looking. But I believe the Lord moved him away. So I believe that we have arrows and spears aiming at us all day. And the Lord, the Lord allows us to dodge. It might not be bullets, but they're arrows. We shall not be afraid of the arrows that flieth by day, the terror that walketh by day, and the arrows that flieth by night. Any type of harm. So we know that there are assignments, just like we have ordained divine assignments. Well, guess what? The enemy is hatching a plan for each one of us. But if we stay aligned with the Lord, we'll be able to, everybody's talking about pivot and dodge, and we'll be able to duck and be safe. But it's because we're listening to the Spirit of the Lord. What do you have to say about that, Timotheus?
Yeah, insecurity can cause you to do crazy things.
Talk about that.
Yeah, so it's important to be secure in yourself. Because, you can sometimes turn that on other people.
Explain.
Because hurting people hurt others. So that's just like a sign to get that fixed in yourself.
Yeah.
So you won't, burn bridges.
Right. And you might have to go back. What's best to do is, sometimes humble yourself. I had to, think about, Lord, who do I need to go back to? Because he'll show us, he'll reveal. And pretty much it was Saul. Saul was salty Saul, because the kingdom was being taken away from him because he didn't exercise wisdom. And that's for any of us. And especially when we're in leadership, we are prone to those attacks. And it says, Saul sought to smite David, even to the wall with a javelin, but he slipped away out of Saul's presence, and he smote the javelin into the wall, and David fled and escaped that night. So the Lord always has a way of escape. During temptation, during attacks, he will protect his own, and he'll protect us from those thoughts and feelings of insecurity. That's what we talked about this morning, that God will be with us when we're exalted, when we're promoted on the mountain. And even when we're humbled in the valley, we just have to know that God's grace is sufficient and He'll carry us wherever we are. He is the author of all advancement. And we got to trust Him when things are taken away, knowing that He's going to work out everything for His glory and our good. What did you get out of Proverbs 15, if anything?
Verse 18.
Verse 18. A wrathful man stirreth up strife, but he that is slow to anger appeaseth strife. Let's hear that.
Like that. Because there's a lot going on right now. People dying, people reacting, stuff like that. People can be retarded sometimes. They have their moments, but the key is to stop the violence. You can't stop the violence with more violence.
That's right.
That ain't how it works. So, and just don't look for trouble. You know, people just be trying to look for trouble sometimes. Like they'll want people to slip up so they can have a reason to go off or something. Like so they can have a reason to record. Oh, you see what they're doing? But like a lot of times they'll antagonize. So like just avoid that in general. Like you don't impress anybody when you like get a reaction out of people. That come on now.
You know, talking about avoiding, I was driving yesterday and I didn't tell you. So I saw two cars in front of me, and
You told me they got out pop. Trunk.
oh yeah, they popped the trunk. Yeah. So yeah, I did tell you that this morning, and I was like, okay, here's some foolishness, and someone want to pull out, craziness.
You know, you hit the U-turn.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do a U-turn. I was a few feet away. I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna experience and witness this mess. So, yeah, everybody is tense right now. So I have to say, the last part of chapter 15 in Proverbs, the way, the ear that heareth the reproof of life abideth among the wise. They listen to the Lord and they live. They stay there. They listen. He that refuseth instruction despiseth his own soul, but he that heareth reproof getteth understanding. The fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility. He's the one. He's the one. Let's listen. He's our security. He's our rock. He's our protection. He's our wisdom. Enjoy the blessings of the Lord. Oh, you're feeling better now.